Well, harvest log, not really quite sure what day it is. We've been cutting some pretty depressing spring barley off the sand and gravel land, which has been averaging about 4 tonnes a hectare, which is not surprising considering we haven't had any rain. But there is rain forecast, some heavy thunderstorms. We're Tuesday, the 11th at the moment. So we've just moved over on some slightly better land, and this was actually some barley that we irrigated. We gave about 20 mil of rain onto this, just one application, at the end of May. So not a huge amount of rain, but it's absolutely done wonders for the yield. So it's better land, it's more bodied land, it can hold a bit more moisture, but we've got a hair going on down there. A few wet patches here when we drilled it, so we've had to miss out some bits, but the yield is certainly a lot better. What we are finding is very mixed maturities in the same field. Moisture is anywhere from 14.9 up to 17.1 in the same field. What we're doing is back at the grain store, we're just putting it into one big heap. And then we will try and deal with it once it sort of sweats itself out and kind of averages itself along a little bit. So a bit of a wet bit here in the spring, but with the way the weather forecast is, we need to push on. This block is also destined for oilseed rape as well, so we're just getting a bit of getting near the cut-off for oilseed rape drilling for cabbage stem flea beetle reasons. We need to get it in and get it established, but the ground is really hard at the moment. So we're just waiting for a bit of a fix on the tractor. Aircon's gone wrong, so hopefully we'll get that up and running this afternoon, and we'll give it a go, see if we can get some oilseed rape drilled in here, and then if we do catch a few of these thunderstorms, 25-30 mil of rain, which would be quite handy. This soil will be able to deal with that now, and that would actually be really beneficial. So moisture's sort of creeping up a little bit. Unfortunately, we've only been able to irrigate about 20 hectares out of 300. So although this is looking quite good, it's only a small portion of the crop. So we will keep it separately to try and see whether the nitrogens are low enough to make a partial descent for malting. The nitrogens have been far too high on what we've cut so far, which is due to the concentration of the nitrogen in the grain. So whilst it's good for milling wheat, it's not good for malting barley. So yeah, this is where we are, and keep chugging away.